So a cat walks into a library, and the cat goes, "Hi, can I have some tuna fish, please?" And the librarian goes, "Sir, this is a library." And the cat goes, "Sorry, can I have some tuna fish, please?"
I like that one.
Yeah.
By the way, we're live. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back. And thank you for that.
It's a Taylor Swift joke, y'all.
That euphemism that was quite entertaining, Combrones. Thank you.
Man, that's good.
Oh.
I didn't want to yell. Can you turn down the music?
Turn down the music.
Your husband asked if you could turn down the music. Thank you.
Future ex-husband.
We are back. We apologize about the technical difficulties.
I apologize on Blue Label Johnny's behalf because it fucked up.
Like
happens.
always.
I'm sorry. Last night I was in a 7-month toxic relationship that took the span of about 7 hours. So I'm a little verklempt, I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm beside myself.
Let's talk about that for a minute, though, man.
Let's talk about
We
it.
gotta talk.
Let's
about
don't.
that.
Let's don't.
We gotta talk
It's not my shining moment in 2024, I would say.
Well, you've had a lot more dull moments, so I think so far this might be a shiny moment. You didn't get punched by her, did you?
Several times. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, he
Mama,
did.
you
Several
like whooping
times.
her
God
ass.
damn.
My arm is actually a little sore. In fact.
And she kept saying, "Shut up and be a fucking man."
I was like, I am who I am, bitch. I was like, I'm Popeye in this motherfucker. I am's who I am's, and I can't speeze nobody's else.
Right. But yeah.
So did you get the cootie cat?
If I so chose, I could have had the kitty cat.
What's funny is Micah called me.
Yo, what? I didn't call anybody. What is she talking about?
Micah had called me, and he was like, "Yo, I called father," and then I heard some girl's voice, and he was like, "Father finna get some coochie," and me and Micah high five through the phone, excited for you, and then to find out all of this happened, it's just like, well, damn.
I mean, look, if I wanted, it was mine for the. I mean, and more. Literally, I could. If I'd have been like, "Hey, marry me," she'd have been like, "Should we go to the courthouse at 8 or what time does it open?"
She would have had you.
She would have been down.
Her, and then she would have killed you with a knife.
Oh no, I think that ship sailed.
She had it on the platter.
she was older than me.
She would have took her. Her. I thought you were talking about you. I was like, what?
I don't know. She's
got
older
no
than
swimmers?
me. No, I'm pretty. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm still scared for that. I'm still scared for that. Get the fuck out of there.
What tripped me out the most about her when she told us that she has a daughter that lives in Arizona
On a wolf sanctuary.
On a wolf sanctuary. She rescues wolves.
So
What her daughter look like? I'm trying to go find out about some wolves or something.
she didn't tell me, which is pretty dope. I was very interested in the wolf sanctuary in Arizona.
I was wanting to do the wolves
Right.
attack.
This already.
Pop a wolf
This
in
was
this
what
bitch.
my interest in the wolf sanctuary is what led to the rest of this shenanigans. Okay, so
She led with that? Yo, my daughter.
yeah, off the
lives
rip, she
in a
was
wolf
like,
sanctuary.
she was like
It's her
talking
pickup
about,
line.
dude, she was trying to get me to move with her to Arizona for the wolf sanctuary. I was like, I can't leave Texas. Sorry, that's not gonna
It was
happen.
just the wolves.
To the wolf
Yes.
sanctuary. And then when I told her that I wasn't going to moving to, she's like, "Well, I guess we could just go visit there." Like, oh goddamn, you changing plans behind what I'm doing? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yes. We had a 7-month toxic relationship in the span of 6 hours, okay? There were literally every 5 minutes there were ups and there were downs. She loved me, she hated me. She loved me, she hated me. I'm the sexiest motherfucker who's ever. But the icing on the cake is that her last husband died in January. Okay.
We don't know.
But she's like, now he was not my first husband. And I was like, well, okay, how many of your husbands have died? She would not answer that question.
Nope.
That really should have been. I'm a little dull. I'm out of the game. You know what I'm saying? I really should have been the first red flag that I'm like,
I was a little colorblind
ma'am,
to
you have a
flags.
good night. You know what I'm saying? But no. She was. I thought she was my age, but she was 50 something. She looked good for fucking 50.
Yo, she not wrong though.
He's the oldest person on the podcast.
You're also not wrong.
Why you always got to point that out?
Because
He's
they
so
talking
proud.
about
He's
it's
so
the
proud.
first time in the history of Honor Don't Care that
talking
I'm
about
not the
you.
oldest person on the
He
podcast.
has to deflect his problems to somebody else.
Facts.
Okay, but does he look the oldest?
Hey.
No. I'm talking about
Hey.
Mike definitely does not look the oldest.
Oh,
Thank
damn.
you.
Oh.
Damn it.
I totally misread where she was going with that. It's the jacket.
It's the jacket. It's the Swiftie for me.
But
yeah,
no, like she's a special gal. Like 10 years ago, she'd be here right now, and we'd probably be engaged. Like 10 years ago, she'd be here, and I'd be like, guys, what do y'all think?
So,
Micah, you're my best man. We're getting married tomorrow.
we're going to Vegas.
The reception's here. I'm DJ,
Oh.
and I'm DJ.
Oh, at Flips? Yeah, you're fucked. Your wedding's fucked.
Hey man, when
just
I left
us.
the bar, I was scared for your life, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my senses are dulled,
I
man.
ain't gonna
You-
lie.
You left this man
Yeah, see?
with a
Thank you.
predator.
I had to go to work.
Had to
dog.
go to work my ass. You left this man with a predator.
I thought he was gonna follow lead. Like, yo,
Hey, he was escorting a very nice. I was gonna say.
I was
gonna
being a
say
southern
young,
gentleman.
but older woman, to her home, so she did not die.
If I'd have let that motherfucker drive home, she may have killed somebody else.
He out here saving
where's
lives.
I
her
wouldn't-
car? Where's her car?
At T's.
Okay. that-
Now, how she gets her car, that is not my,
Ain't your business.
is not my concern. She didn't kill nobody last night. And not me either, so.
Hey,
that's good.
if I believed in karma,
Oh, so like before I parted ways with this nice female, she was eating leftover Texas Roadhouse, and she needed a knife to cut up her steak, and she was like, "Hey," I was doing all kind of nice things just to get, like kind of buy my way out of the house. And
This is a movie,
and I was
bro.
like, "Where is your?" Oh God, yeah, I'll tell you. Look,
Where
it's a
did she
movie.
get the leftover Texas Roadhouse?
that's what I was like. Anybody
Before
who
that,
eats
she had it in her
leftover
refrigerator.
Texas Roadhouse
It was in her refrigerator.
is a demon. What do you get from Roadhouse that you can reheat?
She walked in and went straight
Well,
to
and
the
she
fridge.
didn't have
I'll kill
and she didn't
myself.
have an air fryer, which I was like, you can put that in the air fryer. She's like, I don't have an air fryer. I was like, well, that's a red flag. But the thing. So she's like, I was like, well, where are your knives? I'll get you a knife. Where are your knives? And she's like, they're on top of the cabinet. I'm like, what? Why would you put your knives where you can't get them? She's like, well, I didn't put them up there. I was like, well, who put them up there? Oh, my family put them to keep them out of my reach. I was like, oh, fantastic. I was like, here you go. I had to like get up on the counter to like get got her neck, gave her nife. All right, yeah, you gonna call me? Oh yeah, most definitely. Bang! Like,
I would have been gone right when she said the knife part.
Oh, it was 5 minutes after the knife thing that I was like, if your family is keeping and I feel like it's not even for your protection. I think it's for their protection that they hide the knives. Okay, like so she if they were worried about her cutting herself, I don't think they'd be where she couldn't reach them. I think it's for their safety that the knives are at the top of the.
I think
cabinet.
she was a serial killer.
Hey,
Serial
that's a valid theory. It's a
And
valid
to bring
theory.
it back, her husband died in January.
Yeah, she
Right.
did never. She never said of what.
You know how those shows start.
Hey, it's
John
usually
and
the
Black
spouse.
went out for an evening of drinks in Dallas Mavericks game.
The first 48 on Blue Label is crazy.
Yo,
And he
it's
show
always
us
the
walking
spouse.
in the bar, John talking and shit. And then it's like,
wait, time out.
John went home thinking he was going to get some cooch. Little did he know,
Black,
he
would
was going to die that night.
you play yourself
Did he know
in
he
the
was
first
gonna
48 of
Would I
Blue
play-
Label Johnny?
He needs all the
Yeah, I
work.
would play
He's
myself.
like, I gotta get all these facts straight. Hey, right here, act it out, go.
That'd be fucked up if they was reenacting my life and it was a light skinned dude playing my shit. I'd be like, motherfucker, I ain't light skinned. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the darkest motherfucker I know since 80
It'd
passed.
be like John and Jamal went inside. But nah, man, I'm glad you made it out, bro, because I was scared for you.
Glad you
I'm
made
just
it
saying, I thought you was
Look.
gonna take the hint when I was like, all right, bro, I got to go to work tomorrow. I was like,
I was hoping you were going to come to Mavericks.
leave.
I was hoping you were going to come to Mavericks, you son of a bitch.
I wanted to, man, but I was like, nah, she was too crazy, bro. And then she was like, just come to Mavericks. I can get some pussy for you. I was like, I don't want none of the pussy that you offering. I don't want none of that.
We got prostitute budgets
and
around
then like,
here.
and again, I met this person probably like 9 o'clock, sometime after the Mavericks game started, when I was singing my Chris Young song at karaoke. They were doing the Mavericks, and there were girls out in the crowd that were whistling, and she was getting angry at those girls for whistling at me. Well, I was like, oh my God, like. She literally thinks I'm her man. Like I'm her property. Like this motherfucker was insane. And then the fucking staff at Mavericks were like asking her, "Are you okay? Are you like? Is he like?" I was like, "Yo, my life is in danger, motherfuckers. Why y'all asking her if she's okay?"
I should have ordered an angel shot. I'm gonna need an angel shot.
Stat.
that like if a girl
that's
walks up
code
to
word?
him, yeah, like I need help. Can like it's
Need an
normal,
angel
but
shot?
yeah.
I'm gonna start using that.
Walk
Like,
me
hey,
out.
I need an angel shot.
The angel
Right
shot now.
This bitch is crazy.
And then, if they say no, then I'm making a TikTok about it. How we have no gender equality.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly.
That's like
Drizzle.
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 BBL Drizzy.
Oh nah, hell nah, BBL Drizzy.
So speaking of BBL Drizzy, what's the current status of this supposed beef?
Man, look, Kendrick won. That last Drake song, the Heat.
I still haven't
Heat
listened to
6,
it.
Dog, it's a therapy session, bro. It's like it's a whole like.
So what's wrong
Drake
with
and
that?
his feelings again.
It sounds like remember when
Always in your feelings on some Drake shit.
Remember
Shout out
when,
to Tuesday? That boy.
remember when OJ beat the case and then he wrote the book. If I did do it, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. That's how that song sounds, bro.
Oh, okay, you're talking about when Drake addressed the allegations of being a pedo, and he was like, "I was never attracted to
Yeah.
Billy whatever
Millie Bobby
Brown,
Brown.
whatever." I was like, "Nah, Drake, be for real, my boy."
And I ain't calling
Look,
Drake.
she even look now. To his credit, even Millie Bobby Brown like said she was like, "No, that was just for the." There was never
I've
so.
seen multiple
But that's the thing is,
statements
if
from
she clears it up, you shouldn't be putting it in a rap. If she's coming out and saying that herself, that's all the defense you need. You shouldn't have to defend yourself.
I did
with a
see
damn
an
song.
interview from when Millie was like way younger, and she was talking about how Drake texted her talking about "I miss you," and she was like, "I miss you too." And then she was like, "Well, I'm going out there soon, so I'm gonna go see him." And then they were like, "Well, can we see the text message?" And she was like, "Well, that's
private
personal, yeah."
Whoa.
Canadian people are different, okay?
They're fucking weird.
Nicer.
She needs
They're
a mic
fucking
like
weird.
attached to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did
You know
get that
what?
from?
They got
I may just have to set up the other thing too. That way we can give her a wireless mic.
Heated streets.
Yeah, in Canada, streets are heated, okay?
Wow.
You're welcome.
So you could just.
You're cruising.
In
You know what, Barkeep? I think next week I'm going to get a wireless mic so that you can just turn it on whenever you guys have.
Okay, first thing we're gonna do is when you're wearing a wireless mic, do not
Yeah, no, I don't
put
think we
that
can do the
motherfucker up to your mouth. It's meant
Now I'm just
to
gonna
be
give you a
seen.
handheld. I don't think we're gonna do the lapel. Like,
Listen to what I'm saying now. They're nicer, okay? So they reach out to people. They're like, let me help you out. Oh, I was
Eh?
a kid in a wheelchair
Eh?
because I got shot in that show.
Degrassi.
Fuck Drake.
And
I want
he's just trying to
all the smoke with Drake and just Drake, not none of Drake's peoples.
be nice.
Whoa.
Pause.
Jackson nice.
No.
whoa, hey, whoa, that didn't happen. Come on now.
Yo,
I would
yo.
have let MK go hang out at Neverland Ranch. Micah, not at all.
Yo.
Macaulay Culkin said nothing happened.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Heroin for 16 years to try to get
16 years of heroin.
Michael Jackson
I don't
touched
think.
his butthole.
I don't think the two things are
I
related.
think they correlate.
I don't think no. Correlation is not causation. Remember that.
I love Michael
But-
Jackson's music too, but I wouldn't let my son go spend the night.
Okay, but like I wouldn't go send my son to go spend it with anybody that they're not related to. That's closely related to them.
I know we talk about Drake right now, but no. There's these pictures that are coming up right now. Like Michael Jackson was a Crip, and he he throwing up sets.
Well, I
and
think
he's around
that
other
was
LA
just
Crip
they were
members.
shooting a video in a Crip set, and then like
because I'm pretty sure there's small
and they were
clips
showing him
of
what
him asking them like
what signs,
blue light
yeah.
throw up.
Yeah.
It was a chameleon, is what you're saying.
But the shit is funny. No, it's just like, damn, he really into it.
But no, the crazy things of like the recordings of him, like, and he doesn't. Hey, hi, y'all. He's talking. Well, he got bass in his voice, like no Chocolate Daddy, but like Chocolate Daddy, like
No chocolate daddy.
but Chocolate Daddy.
Nah, but Mike,
I wish I could take the bass out of his voice. Like that would be like
that's never
it made
gonna
me so
happen.
happy.
Hey, hey, baby,
That would-
baby.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But nah, man.
No,
like-
she is a man.
No,
that was her
I'm
real
just kidding.
voice.
No.
We're not gonna jump in there. We're not gonna jump into that well just on our first foray.
But I'll
Like,
throw a snippet for myself. I'll
That's a
screen
good
record it
little.
and
That's a
post
good
it.
little subliminal right there. We'll just leave it there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to wade into those waters, right?
Leave it where it be. It. You know what I'm saying?
I need an angel shot.
Man, Carol got good callback.
She's not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Raised by some.
Wait,
demons.
can men get angel shots? Is that
That-
allowed?
yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
No,
that's cool
we're
then.
still determining that. That's why I have.
I
to
didn't.
see.
Hey,
We need
I was
a-
just asking a general question.
No,
I
you
wasn't
know
trying
what?
to
You know
insinuate
what?
anything.
We need to do an on air don't care on locations, and just like make
I thought you were
a
gonna say
whole
gender
skit
reveal.
where
I
we
was like,
go
whoa.
into different bars and ask for the angel shot and see. What
See what happens?
yeah.
Bring mama in there, a dominant female.
Like what?
And
What
her
have?
start come like grabbing on you and be like, I need an angel shot.
He
Oh,
said it's nose time.
start grasping on you, touching your face and shit. Black knows a thing about that.
But no. We have like we'll have MK in the corner looking like she mad and shit, and then we go up to the bartender like, "Hey, I need an angel shot," and we'll just see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Like,
mean,
do
that
the
shit
police
would be-
get called? Or, sir, do you need me to walk you to the car? I'll be like, yes, I do. She's gonna kill me.
MK ends up going to jail.
Yeah, at
Be
Hooters.
nice for the views.
No, listen, because they asked if you want to press charges. So Black would clearly be like, yes, press charges on this bitch.
I'll be like, nah, I love her, man.
No, man, I was having it was the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
She said something
It's
I didn't like.
cool.
on my Friday nights, they have a security guy at Hooters. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Dre,
Yeah, but our boy,
shout
our
out
boy
Dre.
Dre. Shout out Dre. We actually gonna be in the
He
lab.
protected
because
father
soon-
one time from Micah.
Yeah, good looking
Oh,
out, Dre.
shit.
And he's there pretty much all the time. But there was like a couple of weeks where he wasn't there, and they had like a couple of substitute
brother.
security cats. And one of them, I remember I was packing up in the night, and I was like going to my stuff, and I opened the thing, and like I turned around, and that dude was like right there behind. I was like, "Oh, yo, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just walking you to your car." I was like, "Oh."
oh,
Thank you.
Oh,
Boy, I
this is
remember I
nice.
saw Dre the next time. I was like, "Hey, yo, why you don't walk me to my car, son? You be walking the girls out of their car. Yo, you don't be walking to me." That's fucked up, Dre. Anyway, continue.
anyway,
But I digress.
I digress.
Yeah, I forgot what subject we were
That's
on.
what I was thinking.
Honor don't care, baby. This is
Hey, you know what? I do want to shout out to Glow Vader, man. She went through
wait. Say that in English.
Who?
Glow Vader.
Oh, Glow Vader. Okay, I thought
Like
maybe I heard you
Darth
wrong.
Glow. I'm pretty sure her name is Gloria, but she goes by Glow Vader.
And she's like a Sith Lord or what?
No, bro. Like, you know Glow, bro. She's a photographer. You know, if I show you a picture, you know her. You know her, bro. Like, she's
maybe.
a
Glow
photographer,
Vader?
real famous. I mean,
VADER?
real known in the DFW hip hop community, bro.
Maybe. I don't know.
But she was shopping at
I was
Kroger's.
gonna say I know
She
one.
was shopping at Kroger's on Mockingbird, and you know, close by SMU. And when she was getting ready to leave, she didn't take her receipt. The officer by the door told her that she was stealing.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
And, you know, she was like, nah, I paid for my stuff. And then he was like, show me the receipt. So then the manager comes, they reprint the receipts. And then she's like, here's my receipt. And kind of flicked it at him. And then he was like, I'm going to tell you right now. Like, he gets up in her face and shit. And, man, like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got all that shit on you and shit, man. Just get the fuck out the way and let her go about her business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You the cop at the supermarket, man. Chill out, man.
nah, bro, you
Chill
can tell
out.
the way he was acting. It's like you could tell he's.
Got a middle foam finger on his fucking forearm.
What?
A middle finger foam on his forearm.
Oh wow.
That's cold.
W
It look, he
tattoo.
looks like the Mickey Mouse hand.
Yeah, I'm saying it's like a foam or Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It's like a cartoon middle finger on his forearm. Bro, don't give a fuck.
Nah, but shout out to Glow, man. I hope everything went well.
I feel like I may have seen this footage. Is this like brand new or?
I
Oh,
put
then
it
maybe
in the
not.
chat.
Maybe not.
I put the footage in
I
the
sure
chat.
haven't seen it then yet.
Yes, I put the.
I know
footage in
Combrones
the-
ain't seen it.
I be trying.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot, Cameron. I know.
The best is the group back and Diamond was in it and they were doing voicemail. I was like, I know he wasn't gonna listen to that.
Nah, listen. At first, when they would just be like spitting bullshit ass ideas to each other, like I'm like, gang, I'm not listening to these 45-second long a piece. I'm talking about there's 8 of them, 45 seconds per. Talking about I'm finna go do it. Nah, bro.
Oh, they'd be
But then,
hilarious. Both of
once
them be
Black
hilarious.
got tired of his bullshit, and then it would be like Black popping off at his ass every time. Boy, I'll be there. Father, did you see what Black? I FaceTime his ass like, bro, did you see what Black said? He'd be like, nah. I'm like,
Or
go watch that
if
shit.
I was with Mike and we just play them together.
I was trying to put some motivation in his back, man. Like,
Put a battery in his back.
yeah, like,
No,
come
it's
on,
not
man.
the Energizer Bunny,
Step-
okay? Hey, shit you can do.
Yeah, I basically, man, just step your game up, Diamond. You know what I'm saying?
I heard he recently released his episode with you.
Yeah,
So y'all
man.
check out Metro Icon Podcast starring Chocolate Daddy.
I have not seen it, but the one thing I can say, bro needs to give his motherfucking thumbnail editor a motherfucking raise. That nigga need a raise.
That's just dope.
Oh yeah. Shit.
I think he
You
doing
like
it.
barely see black face.
I mean, but as someone has to light him weekly, like it's not an easy task. Like
Hey, man.
we get it done though.
we do get it done. We
Got
do
like
get it
7
it
lights
done.
in this bitch.
46, but yeah.
I love when people are the first time they're here setting it up. I was like, wait till you see this dark motherfucker. You see why I need 25 lights in this bitch? You see
Well,
it?
I mean, it's cool he put the episode up. I ain't gonna pop off on you, Diamond, but I am gonna tell you that your little intro, trash, garbage. It was garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the past friendship. Man, I
Title,
was never your
garbage.
friend. I was never your friend, Diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I'm not
man.
gonna lie. Bro thought he was throwing up some. He was shooting from like Westbrook from the 3 in that bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro was bricking everything.
Brick. Straight brick.
Title, brick. Thumbnail, brick.
Brick.
Intro, brick.
Sound like a Gucci Man song. Bricks.
Brick by brick.
All white bricks. All 10 bricks. But nah, I mean, but you know, shout out to your little podcast or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Metro
Classic
Icon,
boys.
hosted by Sean K. The Show, but y'all check it out. Oh, episode with me coming soon.
Hashtag.
And Mike Collier. No, I'm just kidding.
Hashtag sassy boy
That would be a
extreme.
good one.
That would probably be a good
Extreme.
one. I'd watch that one.
You'd have to pay him a lot of money.
I'd watch the Corleone episode of the Metro. I'd watch that.
Metro?
That'd be the most realest episode.
Metro, it had to come with a pair of gloves, my boy. I'm
That'd be
telling
the
you.
real-
He likes to do different little things in the midst of his little his podcast here
He's
and there.
getting his ass whooped one of them, because we could do it. We can set it up.
That'd be one of the realest episodes because Michael would actually tell that man
We could-
all about himself.
I wonder if we could do it inside of a cage, like a cage match.
Hey, MK, post on your story.
See how he asked me?
Because every famous male person that she tags on her story seems to look at her story. So what we need to do, tag Dana, like Dana White. We need to get, and tag me and Sean. We
Okay.
can get him in the ring for a podcast fight segment. That'll sell. Dana's always looking to invest. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do what I can
That'll
do.
Sell.
The Metro Ass
First-
Whipping Podcast.
First fight slash podcast. I think got legs.
One in on that.
I think got legs. I agree.
You got mic'd up. You out here punching folks. Like, yeah. So what was your question?
Ask it again, motherfucker.
Say it with your chest.
Nah,
Little ass boy.
but you know, hey, little ass boy. But shout out to
But
Diamond.
yeah,
though,
shout
man.
out to Metro Icon Podcast.
Shout
But
out
anyway,
to ISS.
what's next in the agenda, gentlemen?
What is next?
Combrones? Is there any what like, you know, there's a I have you two fuckers on the podcast for a reason, because you guys bring a different, viewpoint to the world than both of us two old fucks. So you know what I'm saying? So like,
I low-key feel like y'all are more into what's going on nowadays than me and Micah.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too, and I don't like that.
See, I be trying, but most of this shit is bullshit.
It is. Look, I have never been more like, because when me and 80s used to podcast, like I kind of naturally was caring about politics at the time, and I was getting very involved. I am so happy not to, like, at this point in my life, not be involved in knowing what the fuck is going. Like, I mean, there's a part of me that feels like I should, but goddamn, I'm so much happier not being what are the Democrats doing, what are the Republicans doing. I'm like,
Bro,
you know what?
I work with this guy at my job. It takes a lot in me not to cuss this man out when he starts talking politics. Racist than a motherfucker. Like, dog, the older some people get, is like the more racist they get.
See, okay, I feel like that too, but then it's like, I used to think, it was just the older generation, but it's every generation. I feel like once they get to a certain point, it's like the racism hits.
Yeah, it's just like, boom,
It
it's here.
activates once you hit a certain age.
It's like,
Because it
boom,
continues.
we in
It
there.
hasn't stopped. You know, racism was like, it was back then. No, this shit has not stopped.
It just kind of evolves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but it
It's
gets more
passive.
potent.
Yeah,
It's more passive racism.
Yeah. But his is like, that one time this motherfucker was like, he was like, so let me ask you a question. Do you believe in Black Lives Matter? I was like, bro, do you see how black I am? What the fuck do you think? You know what I'm saying?
Who asked you this?
This man at my
At his
job,
job.
this old ass man, he was like, Black Lives Matter never did anything for anybody. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I'm about to knock your old ass out. Like, knock your old ass out and take your Social Security check out this bitch. Like, bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Not the SS, man. Come on.
Yeah, I was about to take the SS, bro. Like, bro, but he be trying me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because he know he can't, like, he old. And it's like, like he'll just come to work talking, you heard what they're about to do with food stamps. And I'm, motherfucker, I ain't on food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck you talking to me about this shit? Yeah, what you
Make
talking
sure you
to me
tell
about
them there are more white people on food stamps that statistically there are more white people in this country. So by that alone, there are more white people on government assistance than there are minorities, black people especially.
But his shit be out. Oh, hey, how many baby mamas do you have?
Oh my god.
Motherfucker, I never told you I had a baby mama. Bitch.
I ain't got no kid.
But why you want to bring up old shit, motherfucker? Shit.
But nah, dog, he be trying me, bro.
He not bringing up old shit. He is revealing a pattern.
He is revealing a pattern.
Not gonna lie.
And then he be like, when he know he goes too far, he gives you $20 for lunch.
Bro pays you for his racism?
That's
crazy. That's reparations, bro. That's reparations. It'll be like, he'll say some shit, and
He is the weirdest racist man I've ever met in my life.
Thursday or Friday is like, hey, look, man, I'm sorry I called you all kind of N-words. Here's $20. Go buy some lunch. Like, I'm gonna take it.
I don't think he sees you as a coworker. I think he sees you as his servant. Okay?
No.
Yeah, go treat yourself.
Nah.
I'm sorry. I
think he sees me as his way of saying, like, I paid my
$20?
reparations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He calls you
like
boy, doesn't he?
No, hell no. I correct his ass if he did.
Hey, boy.
I'll correct his ass if he did.
Here's
But,
$20, boy.
but I think he sees me because it's me and it's a couple other black dudes up there too. And then like he does that to all of us. And then it's like,
God, how
but
much,
I think
how much more money does he make than y'all? That he can
I'm
just
saying.
give you motherfuckers
HR don't give
$20.
no fucks.
I
They
think-
just like.
I think
"Nah,
that's
he
his.
paid y'all."
I think that's his way. I think, man, look. I think some old white men walk around with 20s, and they do racist shit and pay for it.
I don't
to pay
necessarily
for
like
it
the
on
racist shit,
or
but
pay
all
for
men
the
do like to walk
racism.
around with
Right.
20s, though.
buy cocaine to pay for their racism, and then when they die, they can be like, "I paid my reparations." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Guys, I hate that y'all laughed at him saying that because I said it first and fuck both of you. It happens all the time.
Welcome to Diamond's world, okay?
He never said shit funny.
I know, hell no. But he
Yeah,
stole.
but
He stole
somebody
a
else
lot
would
of
say
shit though.
something based
He
on his
stole
shit
a lot of
and
shit.
then laugh at
The
everything.
only, the only funny thing he would ever say is if like Black would say something, right, and you, oh, okay, that was funny, and then he would try and reconstruct the same joke, and it's like, that's funny, but Black just said that. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he was a thief. He was.
I
a
hate
thief.
people who want to be liked. That's my problem.
I want to be like.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're right.
We embrace our haters over here, baby. It's on air, don't care.
On there, don't care.
I
We
love to be
embrace
hated.
the haters.
I love to be hated. In fact, that was one of the bonding factors between me and 80 Proof the Great. Boy, we love to be hated.
Hey, we need to get on this merch shit, and one of our things we love the haters.
We do love the haters.
we do love
we
the
do love the
haters.
haters at here at On Air Don't Care.
Yeah, we do.
You know, and honestly, like at the current times, like let's say 2 months ago, the haters within Flips we had kind of problems with, but I low-key miss them. Like I want to talk my shit. Where y'all at?
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, we did have a lot of haters in the beginning, boy. Here at Flips and didn't.
But then Red had to come in and clean house. She's outside right there.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. We did have a lot of haters, but
So do you guys want to go ahead and get back to the sports and wrap it up? Cause I think we about at our. No, y'all good? Okay.
Got about 9 more minutes. For
Oh, my bad. I was counting my own. I was like, but all right.
I'm looking at the time, son.
Fuck your clock, son.
Son,
Fuck your clock, son. But no, so Kevin, what you think about the Drake and Kendrick beef?
To be honest,
She has not listened.
to be honest, both Drake and Kendrick both love my girl Taylor. So it's like it's like
that's all that
how
matters
could,
to
yeah.
her. Honestly, I feel like
They got their own beef.
I don't
and-
think she's been informed enough. No, I informed you on the Kendrick used Taylor's main producer.
Yeah,
for
Jack
his
Antoff.
song.
Yeah.
That was dope though.
Wow, cause
He's a great producer. I'm not gonna lie. He be-
wait, okay, Drake dropped a bar that was like, "Oh, go back to your Swifties" or something.
Yeah,
something
like he
that
had to
kind of
collab with the Swifties or something because he did a song with
And
Taylor.
then went and made a song using Taylor's main producer. I was like, yo, that's.
But what's so crazy is that sample, Kendrick's family is playing the instruments in that sample. They used to be in Al Green's band.
Oh, shit.
I mean Drake's family.
Do you know
Drake's
who Al
family.
Green
Drake's
is?
family.
Yeah, Drake's dad's.
Do you know who Al Green is? Yeah.
It sounds good though.
He's
but
he's a famous Motown singer. He's fantastic.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
famous
Probably
who?
been sampled
I
a
know,
million
I'm like,
times in hip
am I
hop.
Mo to
supposed to-
Souser? A Mo who?
Motown. Oh, sweet Jesus, I have failed you.
Failed me. You right.
I have failed you. I have failed y'all, children.
Sound right. A Mo who?
Motown
Mo3?
Records.
Mo.
Nah,
Oh,
not
goddamn.
Mo3, Motown Records.
Sweet fancy Moses. All right.
You gonna have to. You got to start off by watching the Temptations movie. Watch the Temptations movie.
And then follow with the Four Tops.
I'm supposed to remember this shit?
Yes.
Four Tops got a movie? No, you talking about
Wait, what was the?
damn. I forgot the name of that movie, man.
But it
Hold
was
on.
about the.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was-
called the Four Tops. I can't remember the name of the movie either. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
It's always your bad.
Yes.
Do y'all know, this is really short to children, that your fans, your ceiling fans have winter mode and a summer mode?
Yeah, you're supposed to like do it the opposite
goes
way.
one
and-
way.
yeah.
Do you know that my fan
never knew
makes a
that.
cluck, 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 cluck now noise?
It's
I'm
rather
like,
Five
soothing.
heart-
we ain't
the
used
five
that hoe since we
heartbeats.
moved in.
Five
Five
heartbeats.
heartbeats.
Yeah,
I turned
yeah.
it on twice. Once when I first moved, I was like, oh, I got a ceiling fan. Cluck, cluck, cluck. And I was like, oh.
We're over here ducking
I'm like, oh, my ceiling fan finna come off, hit me in the head. And then it was real hot, and I was like, let's see if this hole will just fix itself. Cluck, cluck, cluck. No, turn
My
this bitch off.
MacBook did. My MacBook did.
Word up to Apple.
Yeah, I love you, Apple. Send me a new phone.
Send me a new phone. I'll take one too if we're talking about
Shout out to Jana.
Yeah, we need to hit some bigger numbers before Apple sending
Just
us free
kidding. It
products.
wasn't Jana.
it. That's why we have MK's face here.
Speaking of bigger numbers, if you're watching the podcast, like, share, subscribe. On Air Don't Care.
Spotify, YouTube,
YouTube.
Instagram,
Facebook.
TikTok, Facebook,
Yeah, look us up, man.
MySpace,
Just go to
LinkedIn.
Google,
MySpace.
look up On Air Don't Care,
LinkedIn.
and then it pop up follows it. If somebody talking shit about us on a fucking Reddit page, go ahead and just follow it.
Link me in.
Tell you, let me get in on that conversation.
Yeah, put me the ad on that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
guys, if you haven't listened to the Tortured Poets Department,
I knew
go
it was
ahead
coming.
and do that.
There's
who
there's
is
some
that?
fire on there.
Tortured Poets
Department?
Departures?
Departures.
Tortured
I
Poet
failed you.
Departures.
I failed you.
Jana's working for food.
Ram
Apparently, is
Popey?
that what we heard?
She's working
She,
for Shots of Fireball was the last offer
You can
I
find
heard.
her on the corner.
Of
Top-
Teasley
she
and
has
Dallas
a topless
Drive.
maid service. She's trying to get off the ground, so you know what I'm saying. I can hook you up with the schedule, planning, all that. So
Just hit us in the comments. We'll put her at.
I'll hit you your PMs, give you the whole.
Yeah.
I'll send her whole profile,
We got
We'll
you,
get you
Jana.
business card, and everything.
you about to be broke no more.
Not about to be broke.
I'm about to put her address on the live.
house
No,
calls.
you don't need to do that. She's going to their house to clean.
You never know.
You never know.
Oh, you working? You're
All
like
right,
a
we
satellite
have
worker
two,
too?
2 for 1.
No, that's two. That's 2 houses we could get. No, you're thinking too small. That's 2 houses at the same time.
I don't know if Emma could do it by herself.
I'm just being honest. No one's really paying for you to clean when they're doing the topless maids. They're not really. Like, you're just gonna walk around like with the duster. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Light
really.
switch and shit,
Nobody's
like-
like handing you the Clorox wipes and shit when you're a topless maid. That's not really what's cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
cracking.
There's no mops involved. No hot water. Like it's just you kind of like walk around the coffee tables and.
That's life.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You bend over and give them over a little show and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't about
right.
cleaning.
Make that
Jan-
milkshake.
Jana, ask Jana. Jana knows all about it. It's her service. Shit, what am I talking?
Don't listen
What the
to
fuck am
me.
I
Don't
talking for?
listen to
Jana,
me.
You want to come and sit down in Combrones chair and talk about the topless maid service right quick? No. All right.
We'll put the pricing and information in the comments.
Me and Alexander are
Link
working
in the
on
description below.
Me and Alexander are working on the commercial. It's coming. I mean, of course, there's not going to be any nudity in the commercial. It'll be like blurred out and shit. But like,
I
It'll be
will
lit.
gotta
be
pay
the
for
model.
it'll be lit. But if
Mike
you
is
like
the model.
if you like
Whoa.
boys, we got Mike
Whoa.
Mike can come out topless and clean your house
Whoa.
with a feather duster and a French maid outfit.
If you were born a female and you like boys, I will come to your house. And
Okay,
clean your crib.
he's a little bit more specific in his clientale, but it's still I'm sure there is.
You can
I'm
have
sure-
a wee now as long as you are born as a female.
Yeah, you can't be on any of that MK shit. Okay, gotta be born that way.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when he laughs. God damn. I'm about to pull out my birth certificate.
Those can be forged.
The
Ask
M stands
Obama.
for male, cabron. Male, not for MK.
All right, everyone. This was On Air Don't Care.
We're signing out.
But nah, man.
that wild.
I used to have this baseball coach. He used to chew dip all the time, and this is how he talked. It was like after the game, he'd be like, "I'll buy her a Coke." He always say that. Like, he'd be like, "Hey man, you gonna buy us something to drink or whatever after the game?" He like, "If you do good, I'll buy her a Coke." And
Buy
then
her a Coke?
I'll buy her a Coke. And he'll just have dip like right there in this, and then I'll buy her a Coke, and he'll spit. But he used to get his house clean. His apartment clean, cause like one time I had got dropped off at his apartment, so we could go to the game.
Oh, whoa.
No, none of that, son.
Whoa.
None of that.
No
Whoa,
chocolate daddy
son.
shit.
Hold
no,
up.
No chocolate
Hell
daddy
no.
shit, son.
No Diddy, son. No Diddy. But
What did he say?
but his apartment was not that clean. I was like, bro, what are you paying for? What are you paying for?
Yeah. Topless maid service.
No, he had a prostitute budget.
Hey, going up.
Going up.
I'm trying to be like you, my boy.
Trying to be like you.
Trying to be like
what?
you, my boy.
No,
Yo,
no. When I
yo,
went, No,
Speaking
fuck
of
that.
last,
No,
sorry,
no.
go ahead, go ahead.
You talk about the dipping shit, okay? When I went to Ponder, okay, you got the little country town. Every male teacher, I mean all of them, and about 90% of them were fucking coaches as they were teachers, right? So it was a bunch of fucking baseball coaches, football coaches, whatever, who were the teachers. These motherfuckers on the field dipping, in the locker room dipping. In the classroom, you walk up to their trash can.
Yeah.
They had a
They
dip
dip.
cup.
Oh,
I'm talking
wow.
about there's dip in their trash can. They got a can in their pocket at all times.
Oh, East Texas, that like,
but
dude.
boy, I'll be damned. I got caught with not even me. The homie got caught with a vape that was mine, but I was dipping, and he was like, "Oh, let me grab your vape," and I was like, "Cool, you can hold it, cool." They got caught, whatever. They got taken. They gave this man 4 weeks of ISS.
God damn.
But every single one of our male teachers over here, nicotine to the motherfucking lip on an hourly basis, if not 30 minutes.
Hell no, dog.
I was like, yo, y'all look wild.
I think that's a lenient sentence, but I do
And
clap.
we still here, baby. And we still here.
I had ISS for a week, bro. And they had it in the library. They had it like this room in the back. It was away from everything, but they had this presentation they was doing. They kept playing this film. By Friday, I memorized that whole fucking film. I was like, well, I'm tired of hearing this shit.
You lucky. Our ISS, when I was in DHS, or not DHS, when I was in Calhoun, it was a little separate room tucked off from everywhere. So you wasn't seeing nobody, you wasn't talking to nobody. We had the when you take your end of the year test, you got them either the folders, you got the desk with the dividers. You sitting all day long at your desk with dividers. You can't even look at your homies, none of the people in there, you can't do shit. And then when I went to Ponder, you're in a trailer.
Ooh.
Off to the side, outside of everybody, to go get lunch, boy. You walk in a line like you in prison with your hand behind your back. I'm like, gang.
And they make you go last. And you can't see
yeah.
nobody.
You wait for
You can't
everybody
see
to get done with lunch.
yeah.
All I had was 5th grade lunch detention, and that was it. I'm a good
Listen,
child.
I punched the kid because he was bullying this like look. He looked like he probably missing a couple chromosomes and whatnot. And he was bullying him. I was like, gang, stop. And I like pushed him off. And then he like went back, started hit that dude. And he was a goofy fuck too, and he just wanted to be cooler than
That
everybody
goofy
else
fuck,
at
right.
his level, right? And so I was like, bro, hit him. He had his glasses. Glass fell off, broke. I got ISS for fucking like 5 days. I'm like, gang, I'm out here saving people from getting bullied, and you giving me ISS? Crazy.
Oh,
Crazy.
wow.
I had a couple of in 7th grade. I had a couple of after school whatever you do, whenever you're in trouble.
Detention.
I just told my parents I had some like projects and shit. I never told them. I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to pick me up at 5 today. I gotta say, let's go to the project.
Oh yeah, I never told my mom.
I was
They
like,
were
yeah.
your parents have to sign this slip. I was like, shit.
My ass.
I ain't
Yeah.
getting no ass whoopings.
My mama was an FBI agent. She be like, what you got to stay after school for? Okay, I'm gonna call you
Yeah.
teacher then. Oh,
Benefit
so I talked
of
to your
immigrant
teacher, You ain't
parents.
got no kind of shit.
But Mama never cared if we were in trouble at school. Like, she ain't never give a fuck.
My
Oh.
teacher would call, be like,
My
talk to your
parents
mom.
would have.
Mama,
They
I threw the
bullshitting
staple
me.
at a teacher. God damn it, Micah. All right, I'll be up there in a minute. We'll take you home. All right, Mama, I love you.
If my parents
Yeah.
find,
Mom, I love
if my
you.
parents watch this podcast today and find out I was in trouble in 7th grade, they get mad right now.
I'm texting Omachi.
It's getting rowdy in here.
Yeah. And there's like, it's not even like that packed. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
6 people in here total.
So
So,
yeah, do we want to go into the sports?
yeah,
So
I don't even know his name.
yeah, I don't know his name.
I'm going to come back for my outro.
So we're gonna bring Lace Front.
You hopping out, right?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all give it up for Kevin on this first day.
I'll be
She's
back.
she's coming back for the
She'll
outro.
Be back. She'll be back for the outro.
Is he not coming?
Lace front.
He's coming. We bringing Lace Front to the.
So what do you think about the latest what's the word I'm looking for? The acquisitions for the Cowboys.
First off, fuck Ezekiel Elliott. Okay? everybody who had to do with the Ezekiel Elliott signing. Fuck Ezekiel Elliott's team.
I plead
Fuck
the
Jerry
difference.
Jones. Fuck all of them, okay? Because if you go look at what his yards per carry was last year with New England,
Yeah, it's
it
shitty.
was beneath the 3-yard mark. And with Dallas, before his final year in Dallas, it was above the 5-yard mark every single year. So why the fuck would we go back to somebody who has declined clearly in progress or in production?
But you know that Zeke led New England receiving yards and all that other stuff. So I thought Zeke brought a different element than what Pollard did. You know, Zeke can catch the ball out the backfield, even though Pollard did that though. I thought Zeke brought a different element to the team. And they didn't utilize Zeke the year before they even let him go. Because that was his game in Ohio State, catching the ball out the backfield.
But
And
he
he
was-
led, go ahead.
He was coming off the injury from right before the playoffs, right? He was real not this past year, but the year before. He was coming off the injury, and so he was real. It was like him and Tony Pollard were really splitting carries at that point, and so Zeke wasn't not allowed the production, but he wasn't at the place to be allowed to have that many carries as he was. You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, and I see what you're saying, though. But I really believe that Zeke brought a different element to that team. Not only what he did on the field, what he did in the locker room.
I think the locker room impact was bigger than the
And
field
I mean,
impact.
Zeke and Dak had a relationship.
From year one.
Now, what CeeDee Lamb and Dak did in the playoff against Green Bay Packers, I feel like if Zeke was there, it would have been different. Because if you looked at what CeeDee Lamb and Dak was going through in the first two halves, the first half,
The first half, yeah.
they was off.
Struggling, for sure.
Why was they off?
Okay, but also if you look at the scheme that we was running, I don't think that Zeke would have been able to produce what he did years prior in the same scheme that Mike McCarthy was running as far as the run game goes. Because they were a heavy pass team. It was a West Texas Coast offense, right? So they included a lot more of the West Coast into what they already had. And so it was a lot more passing offense. And so Zeke, the way they run the ball, I don't think he would have had much impact or much more impact than Tony Pollard did in that playoff game.
I'm going to be honest with you. With Zeke, I'm a Zeke guy. Because I want to get my stomach flat like he was when he got
Crop
drafted
top
in the
cowboy.
Top summer.
things like that. For the record, I'm not a Cowboy fan, though, but his mother was very beautiful that night in the draft and everything, though. I thought once
I'm gonna
when
look up
Zeke
Zeke's mom.
He's shooting a shot.
really got to that point, I honestly think Zeke was more of a leader than Dak. Because I really think if Zeke was there when he had that little ref with CeeDee Lamb against Green Bay, I really thought that Zeke would have probably pulled CeeDee Lamb to the
Brought
side.
them back
Okay,
together.
look. Okay, now we can't do this. We can't do this.
For
If
sure.
you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, been a
And
rock
I
for the
think
whole-
by them letting Zeke go last year, you already paid him anyway. So why would you let him go after you done paid him?
No, it's understandable because we let him go and we took on his contract when he went to New England. So
Which was a bad one.
oh yeah, ain't get shit out of it. Fucking, we took on his contract. We didn't make anything out of that transaction. But Zeke wasn't a receiving back the past 3 years in Dallas, right? He was
Exactly.
mainly rushing back. So the production he had in New England was majorly due to passing yards. That's not what we're looking for, so why bring him back into the scheme that we have?
But you got to think about what he had as an offensive coordinator in New England at the time.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
Because
Mac
that
Jones.
regime really actually failed, in my opinion, Matt Jones.
Oh, you think
They never really put no actual weapons around Matt Jones. You can't treat Matt Jones like you did Tom Brady. And you can't take a defensive coordinator and try to put him as an offensive coordinator. That it don't make no sense. So For Zeke to lead New England in receiving yards, to me, that let me know that, okay, Mike McCarter need to look at what Zeke did in New England, what he did good in New England, and apply it to what you're trying to do this year. Now you take that running back that you got from Kansas State,
Deuce Vaughn.
you take him, work him in.
Use him as the 2-punch now.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
So it would have been illiterate to pay Paulo off an injury like he had
Yeah, for sure.
as a running back. Now, as a quarterback like Atlanta did with goddamn
Kirk
what's his
Cousins.
name? Kirk
Yep.
Cousins, that was very illiterate. But I understand what they were trying to do though.
Okay, who is your team?
The Falcons,
Falcons?
yes.
So what do you think about Penix? What do you think their plan is with Michael Penix?
I'm gonna be honest with
That's
you.
a good question.
I looked at the draft grades, what they got next year. I seen that they had Shadura Sander going to Carolina as #1, and that's wild as hell. And I seen Carson Beck from the University of Georgia being a top 15 pick. So by them making that move was probably a good move. Because at first I thought about,
wait. Talking about Bryce Young's on a 4-year contract because he was a first year. So they would have to take on the rest of his rookie contract and sign a new?
I seen on my source is Bleacher Report, and it was a guy on Bleacher Report that had Shadura Sander as the #1 pick next year to the Carolina Panthers, which threw me.
I don't think Carolina's going to be bad enough to get the first overall pick, to be
You
honest.
sure?
Yeah.
They got rid of their DN now.
He didn't put up enough numbers for him to be the reason they put another $60-70 million into their defense. Like, yeah, he was good. He had a lot of upside, but at that point you can't rely. He wasn't like a 5-year veteran who can lead your team. He was a guy who you're still hoping on, and so it's like we got to get rid of him. Other than have to pay him $100 million next
Well, they
year.
could have got rid of him 2 years ago when the goddamn L.A. Rams wanted to give Carolina
Oh, yeah, when
2
they
first-round
offered him.
picks
Yeah.
for him. So now you waited till now you maybe got a second-round pick for him. You should have made that move before. But like I said, though, in my grade, I see there's 2 quarterbacks. Shador and Carson Beck from the University of Georgia. I don't see no other quarterbacks up past them 2. Both of them going in the top 20. And it shocked me that Carolina was going to take him in a mock draft. A season ain't been played now. They got Shador going #1 to Carolina. And I'm like, okay. To be honest with you, though, that was a bad pick anyway for Carolina. What Carolina should have did, though, they should have either took a skill player or offensive lineman or a defensive player instead of goddamn, what's his name? Help me out now.
Bryce
Young, yes. To be honest with you.
Fuck
'Cause
that.
now-
They should have got CJ.
If you go and take Shador Sander next year, you really done sought that franchise bite.
Oh yeah, you wasted a #1.
You
overall
really
pick.
sought that franchise bite, and then you gave the receiver from Chicago away for pennies.
DJ Moore.
Oh
For
yeah,
pennies.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
So I mean, you see what Chicago doing? They got DJ Moore,
Keenan Allen.
they got Keenan Allen,
Take it, man.
and then they just the receiver from Washington, who old Caleb Will wanted anyway, and things like that. And they didn't do that for Justin Fields.
Wrong. Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh no, for sure. I feel like not purposely the first year, but this past year, I feel like they was taking like a motherfucker. Cause there's no way, in my opinion, Justin Fields, as far as mobile dual threat quarterbacks go, Justin Fields is the second in that class behind Lamar Jackson. Who's a better dual threat athlete than Justin Fields?
You are correct, but I feel like the Chicago Bears didn't do him justice.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he could have been way
Now,
better. They didn't give a fuck.
they did take an offensive lineman that second year after they drafted Justin Fields, though.
Yeah.
But Justin Fields needs skilled players because he showed that at Ohio State.
He can get out of the pocket.
Look
He
at
don't
all
need
the
to stay.
receivers he had at Ohio State. You understand what I'm saying? That went
Marvin.
first round.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So I remember when they recruited him in the University of Georgia. And I talked to many people that knew folks in Georgia and things like that, which I didn't agree upon what they said though. Justin Fields showed you in that damn college football game what he can do while he was hurt. So now you gonna take me in the first round. You don't cater to my needs. You gonna fire my head coach after you draft me. But now you gonna trade me because you want the mulatto. That's what we say, light-skinned folks on mulatto.
Light skin
And
dude
things
named
like
Jamal.
Now you catering to his need because, he remind you of the guy from Kansas City.
Patrick
Mahomes, which there's gonna never be another Patrick Mahomes.
Not to mention, Caleb ain't from Texas, so he can't be a Patrick Mahomes.
He'll
Big
ne-
Texas shit.
He'll never be another Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes gonna really be hard to beat for the next 3 years
Oh, yeah.
because the way they putting that team together. But they didn't do Justin Field right. They didn't do Justin Field right in Georgia and things like that. That's why he transferred to Ohio State. Just like that one quarterback they recruited. I can't think of his name right now. He actually got drafted by the Indianapolis Colts, but he had to transfer to Washington, where he was actually from and everything like that. So, again, whew,
Ain't doing them right. For
They-
sure.
I mean-
Now, okay, so we finna have to start wrapping it up. What is your predictions for the Falcons? Like, I know it's a stretch. I really hate doing it too. But record prediction from right now. It don't gotta be firm like we going to the playoff. But like, what do you think realistically the Falcons could achieve record wise?
to be honest with you, if the Falcons can beat the Saints twice in the regular season, because that's a rival right there.
Yeah.
If they can beat the Saints twice, my expectation for the Falcons last year wasn't even high. Actually, they didn't even do what I wanted them to do. Lose games, get Caleb Williams, link him up with Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London, and things like that. So my expectation for the Falcons ain't even high. But I want them to beat the Saints twice because they be talking a whole lot of shit. I don't watch some film online where they fighting folks from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Where's his support at? You let 3 Saints players be the Atlanta Falcon fan, and where's his support?
Where's the support?
Yeah. So again, long as the Falcons can beat the Saints twice,
that's all you need.
You a happy
That's
man.
a small bar to. I respect it. I respect it. That's a small bar to me.
Do I see Kirk Cousins taking the goddamn Falcons to the goddamn NFC Championship? Hell no. No.
Hey,
No.
that's the one thing I ever wanted to hear
No.
a Minnesota Vikings fan say.
No.
Is that right there?
Because they were proven. He didn't take them to the. He didn't take them.
Everybody wanted
No.
Kirk Cousins off the Redskins
He only
because they
won
knew Kirk
one
wasn't going to
playoff
do
game.
anything in Washington.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate you filling in.
Okay,
We get to
okay.
the end of our Cabrones.
That out, Mark.
Okay.
Introduce yourself,
Go
bro.
ahead. Introduce.
Yeah, what's
Get
your
your name. If you have a contact or anything you'd like to leave the audience with, go ahead and tell them.
You know what? I stole Kendrick Lamar's name. I'm Mr. Morale. I'm just trying to be safe and everything. But my street name is Psycho, though. But I love y'all. And
We
I
definitely
sure
appreciate you clocking in, man.
and
Appreciate
everything
it, man.
like that.
Appreciate it, man.
Probably have you
Good
back
sports
out
talk.
again
Good
during the sports
sports talk.
segment.
I sure appreciate that.
Good sports talk.
I sure appreciate that. I see y'all did me well there.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we back, and we going to close it out with the outro.
Time out first.
Oh,
I gotta get in. I gotta get in my question. What's your prediction for Green Bay?
Oh, we going to the ship. Go, Pack,
He's not
go.
lying. They definitely need trash cans at the Super Bowl, okay? They
Fuck
need
outta
those
here, son.
green trash cans at the Super Bowl.
Keep
That is a
the
fuck outta here,
stadium
son.
clean, guys.
Facts.
Put your trash in the
Facts,
Green
facts,
Bay trash
facts.
cans.
fact.
We going to the ship. That's all
Honestly,
I'm
though,
gonna tell you.
nobody asked me, but I'll give my Cowboys
Oh,
prediction.
goddamn.
Go ahead.
Oh, goddamn.
11-6.
11-6.
11-6 will make the playoffs as the top of the NFC. That's what I honestly think. Like,
I'm gonna say 12-5 just because it sounds right.
Sounds good. I like that.
Sound good.
13-4
I
sounds
said
better.
11-6 because we're gonna have Ezekiel Elliott on the field.
I'm going
takes
13.
at least
I'm
one
going
game.
13-4.
I
You
like
bullshit.
it. I like it a lot.
You bullshit.
13-4,
good.
baby.
Sound good.
Sound good. Nah, but closing it out, yo, go check out the Twitch, Coolin with Coleone on Twitch, Micah_Coleone on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Go tap in. I'll be here next week at Flips for On Air Don't Care.
Alexander K, AlexanderKComedy.com. You can catch all my social medias, all my latest shows, and you can see a couple of my comedy specials I got on there. Go check it out.
Further down, my friend.
Further
Further down. I'm here Thursday nights. I'm Friday nights Grand Prairie with the lovely ladies of Hooters out
Lovely.
there.
Lovely.
And then Saturday nights, I'm back here hosting karaoke at Flips here in Denton. And Sunday nights, I'm hosting karaoke at the Library Bar in Fort Worth. Yo, my Sunday or my weekends is always lit. Y'all fuck with me wherever the fuck I'm at.
Tap in.
And your first outro, Combrones.
Oh, shit.
Y'all can find me MK Richards 13 anywhere, everywhere. That's just
No, you can't. You can't find her nowhere.
MK
Nowhere.
Richards
Fucking
13.
kill all of you.
You can catch me at court this weekend,
In Oklahoma.
but I'll see y'all next week.
Next week, she may be having to Zoom call in for her
From the jail cell.
from a jail
herself.
cell.
As long as they give me a pink suit, I'm good.
Pink.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma. Probably not going to happen.
Kevin
But all right, ladies and
thought she
gentlemen, this is On Air Don't Care.
Rock
Boys
Boys.
in the
Out.
building.
You see it.